Q-PAC, it's what I love to do, my passion. And that's what I feel is like if you have a passion for what you do, it's easy. It's so easy to go out and sell. It's just separating, and it's just getting somebody to see the value of what you have, to work with people here. It's a no-brainer. My best service contracts that I really started doing the most work with, they have 5 salesmen out trying to get service work. And their work is, maintenance contracts that they'll go out and get. So when I show them that we've got a product, that they have a solution for their customer, and they can separate themselves from other competing service contractors, they see it. So they see the benefits of what we can do as a team, as a partnership. We go out and do presentations together to their owners. So they get me in front of owners on their behalf. And I'll put a disclaimer out, like, we can go do this presentation to your owner together as a partnership, and I'll wear a Q-PAC shirt. I'm not going to give them my card and try to go around and then sell direct to the owner. And that's important to build that trust and that relationship. So service contractors are my best. I have several owners that I deal with, hospitals, universities, direct, and I do a lot of turnkey work. So I have relationships built over the years. They come to me, and then I hire the service contractor to work for me. It's a turnkey solution. So it goes both ways. So now I'm bringing business to my service contractor that he never had. So it's just about building those partnerships, those relationships, and those are the customers.
I just don't think they're going to find the desire to find out about this technology. But that's our job, right? They're not going to go around, poke around and say, oh, this fan's old, That's what we do. We know about the technology. They may not. And it's a personal relationship that we carry with our community in Nashville. So trust is a big one. To be able to talk about these things, you have to have an audience, and to have an audience in our industry is trust driven a lot. And you almost have to show like a sentimental appreciation for something you're trying to accomplish for them, whether it be energy savings, whether it be just overall cleaning, like just updating the old technology, whatever it is. But I feel strongly about this product, that we have that capability of doing it in anybody's equipment.
So here the fan is down, so that area of the school at this Mariner High School has no air, and we live in Southwest Florida. So up until a couple days ago, it was 90 degrees every day for 5 months. So he said, what do you have for me? So I called up here. I said, here's the situation, unit's down. We've already priced up the parts. What do you guys want to do? And they said, we'll come up with a solution. And I said, well, how quick? And they said, standard ship. I said, give me standard ship and give me fast ship. They came up with a 48-hour solution, 2 days. The parts were going to take 4 weeks to get the new shaft and blower motor and all that. I got the price. It made me wince, but I pushed it on to the customer, and he emailed me back right away and said, if you can get this in 2 days, so I'll send you a PO tomorrow. I said, I can get it to you in 2 days. And he sent us a PO, and we shipped it last Friday. So customers are willing to pay a premium if you have what they need.
The one I'm the most proud of is the field fabricated air handler, because I spent all the CAD time designing it, working with Q-PAC, working with the coil manufacturers. Lead time was the biggest driver. It was a building that was under construction, and we needed a solution very quickly. And the owner was kind of back and forth on the technologies that he wanted, but the completion date was so close that we didn't have time to wait for a standard air handler. So I had a footprint that I could work within, and so I just went to work drawing each elevation, side, top, other side, bottom, and laying out every component in that air handler to make sure I fit within the allowable footprint, length, width, and height. And then it just came together and it worked out, and I hit the order button. I had everything in less than a month, and we made the deadline.
It's a bigger team than I expected. They work really well together. They're always innovating, and it's cool to see their growth as Mass has also grown kind of side by side with them. We have a very great relationship. We have very similar clients, but it's a very win-win relationship for both Mass and Q-PAC. We do a lot of work together, constantly. I think nimble would describe both of our companies, because there's so many new products and new technologies that come to our marketplace, and it can take manufacturers a really long time to implement. Mass has been able to implement these technologies extremely quick, and Q-PAC's been able to help along that route. So using Q-PAC's platform, we're able to fit their array, very simple fan system to select and very simple to install. So it just works really well alongside kind of our business model.
In 2014, we were working downtown near the Trade Center on a project where they were replacing some air handler units. So we had to go to the rigger's yard and take these units apart to get them into the building. So we went there, covered in ice, probably 2 inches of ice solid on top of these
On the
units.
shrink wrap, yeah.
On the shrink wrap, yeah. So we had to chop through the ice, get inside the units, and after we got through the shrink wrap, we see inside these units, and we're like, look at these little fans. We didn't even know, what are all these little tiny fans?
computer
Is this
fans,
a little
yeah.
computer fan? And we're looking at each other, this is a joke. What is this gonna do? We took them apart after we thawed out, got warmed back up, brought them to the building, and as we're assembling them, we're putting them in, and we're just like, this is the future of HVAC
It clicked,
solutions.
yeah.
It's like, whoever made this inside, because back then it wasn't buying Q-PAC separately, it was part of the Dakin unit. Whoever made this, there's no way that this is not the future of HVAC fans. We literally turned the unit on and we're like, what in the heck are we looking at? How are we gonna get this? And how can we use this and then just drum up more of our work, more of our business? How can we bring this to our clients? And then once a few years went by and we found the kitted, the retrofit, replacement plan that Q-PAC put in place, we were like, this is a home run for us. It niches into our other avenues of work so well that we're really excited.
If we get away from great product, the speed of delivery, all of that stuff, hands down, the best asset Q-PAC has is when I get a call for an emergency situation, I make 2 phone calls. One is to him and one is to Q-PAC. And I give them both a heads up, here's what's happening. From the minute I get the phone call from our client to the minute that thing gets turned on, which the last emergency I did, we went 35,000 CFM at 5 inches and had it up and running in 5 days. From a fan failure phone call to me to up and running, when you get a phone call at 10 o'clock and it's like, how fast can you get this done? And we don't care about nights, days, weekends. That's really where you start judging people, because did they pick up the phone or did they not? And it's just a trust factor. They trust that if they call me, 1, I'll be honest, I'll be fair, and 2, I will be upfront with having difficult conversations with the people that need to know it, and I'm not gonna lie to them, that if this is what needs to be done, that's what needs to be done.
I've been doing business, like I said, since 17 with these guys. They keep growing, they keep getting good people, you know, starts at the top. So usually when you have a good owner, they get good people, and they have great culture. It's like when you walk in, you can just feel it. Smiling faces, right? You have people that are helpful on the phone, quick responses. They wanna do a good job just like you do with your customer. We have a no bad job policy at the company I work for. And you know, when I'm dealing with Q-PAC, I know like I can slim down my startup hours. I know that I have less risk. I know if I have an issue, I have someone to call. We represent over 25 different manufacturers, so you work with the people that you trust and the people that will get back to you as soon as possible, just like any other everyday life customer. So when I have an issue here, they have a great support team, they have a great applications engineering team. If it's something that I can't do in Quips myself, you know, customization, they have it here. So if it's not in the software program for a customer, don't think it's the end of the world. They'll figure out a solution.
It's great to have this summit, right? It's so people can come and see the factory, see what our capabilities are. I use we and our in all my conversations with Q-PAC because I feel like I'm on the team.